Hey everybody, thanks for joining me here at PowerModz. I'm Louis Skibo with the 509 goggles. 509 sent us a bunch of goggles to show to you, but before I was going to do that, I really wanted to take them out in the field and try them, test them, wear them. I've been wearing 509 for a few years now and really like them. But they have this new product. It's the Sinister X5 Goggle. I was really sold on the 509s years ago when I got these first Sinisters. I love them. I love the way they fit. I love the way they fit in my helmet. No air leakage, and you know what? They made them even better. They made it so you have more field of view. They call it the phantom frame technology in through here. So when you're looking through these goggles, you don't see the frame. In their older style, you do. You see kind of frame around there, a little bit around the edges, but not with these babies. There's so much view through these goggles, it's unbelievable. And what that means to you is you get to see more. You get to have more fun. You get to see your surroundings, maybe a little safer. Now, they also have these little outriggers on the side. They've sort of more or less redeveloped these whole goggles. They took something that was a really good design and they made it better. So they've got these little outriggers on here. And that way when you have them inside your helmet, these outriggers pull in the goggle a little tighter. Make sure you have a really good seal in there. One thing I want to mention, I've talked to a lot of people and they say, Lou, I always have problems with my goggles. Sometimes I don't get a good fit in around here and they leak and whatever, they're no good, blah, blah, blah. Well, usually, and I've been a victim of this myself, I bought the wrong size helmet. If your helmet is too big, your goggles aren't going to fit very well at all. So if you get it sized just right, I wore an XL last year and it was too big on me. So I have a large this year, it's perfect. Goggles fit awesome, no wind in and around at all. So you know what, I'm really liking those. Don't forget, if it's really, really cold, you might want to wear a balaclava as well. Of course, these Sinisters use their fog-free technology as well. I don't really have an issue with fogging of all these lenses. I've tried them all. I've tried the Aviators. The only time I really run into an issue is when you're working really hard. Your machine is stuck. It's a cold, cold day, like we're out on the other day. It was about minus 25. And then the heat starts to come up from inside your coat, goes up inside your helmet. Things will fog up, especially if you pop your helmet off, leave it on top of your head for a couple seconds, then the heat off your head goes inside the goggles, and that's when you really run into your issue. What I try to do personally is when I do get stuck, I try to leave my helmet on. I just slow my breathing down, and then that way I get to leave it on. That way I always keep a good solid tight seal around here, and I never get that fogging. So that's an important thing. This also has a little removable nose mask, or nose piece here. You can pop that out on those really warm days. Need a little bit of extra air flowing in around there. And they come in a variety of cool options, colors. These look great. And they also have what they call build your own. So you can go in, you can design your own goggles, your own styles, colors. You can do it yourself, order them up. So it's pretty cool. Now these are the Aviators. I'm going to tell you, I'm kind of partial to them now. I do like the look of them. They're just brilliant looking, just so smart looking. I love them. You can sort of look at yourself, make sure your hair is all groomed. But seriously, I do love these. They come with a ton of vents in through here, up top and below. 3-layer foam, keep a nice tight fit around your head, nice and comfortable. You don't feel any pressure in around your nose. And they do give you a nice big field of view as well. And I just love that aviator look, that fighter pilot look. I think they're really, a really beautiful goggle. One thing I will tell you that I do notice, it's a good thing when you buy a goggle or a set of goggles, is to get a couple of extra lenses. I scratched this one up here. Something was rubbing on it inside my bag. Now from the outside, it looks like a little bit of an issue. I can't actually see it when I'm looking from the inside. It doesn't really bother my view at all. But these do have a tendency to get scratched if you don't look after them. So make sure, I always suggest, at least buy another set of lenses. Now all these goggles come with these little goggle bags. Don't throw this away, you want to keep this. You want to keep your goggles, your spare set in your pocket or in your sack. Keep them handy, and they're good for cleaning the goggle as well. I always keep these things handy. Keep them nice and clean, because you want to be able to see really nice when you're out having fun, especially on those kind of low light conditioned days. So 509 also came out with a youth goggle, which is pretty good. My son, he's got a little tiny head on him and the big goggles don't fit and he's always complaining about fogging. So now they have a youth goggle and a youth helmet, which is amazing. So now when you want to order these, make sure you go to ride509.com. build your own goggle, maybe buy something right off the shelf they have. They have a multitude of different types and styles of goggles. You're going to love them. I got to thank you guys for watching me here at PowerModz. I'm Louis Skibo.